WWE or AEWN. Tune in to The Joe Cronin Show. Live on YouTube for review and reaction. Joe Cronin and Jake break down all the action. All of it. The Joe Cronin Show. Your source for wrestling opinions.
Except now God breaks down Jake.
News and insanity. A wrestling podcast with attitude. Mature audiences only. Join our community of over 70,000 people. Subscribe free on YouTube to The Joe Cronin Show.
Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Oh, what's going on? All right, so I am not going to do a stream from my car today. It is 94 degrees out or something like that. I am not going to do a car stream when it's 94 degrees out, so that's not going to happen. So it sucks because I like the sun. I've been over this a million times. I've told you guys how I feel about this. Basically, you know, I feel good getting that energy from the sun. I love doing it. So I like to be outside, but, you know, I'm not going to do it today because I will die outside, and my phone will overheat. So my phone will overheat. I'll die outside. I wanted to be live earlier, but I got home a little bit later. Everything took a little bit longer today because it is hot. It is really hot. If you don't know about the heat, you know, 95 degrees tomorrow, 97 degrees tomorrow, 90-something today. Climate, it's happening. You know what I mean? We'll have climate lockdowns in the next 3 years. You remember that I said that in this video. We'll have climate lockdowns. Politicians will attempt to seize power over a climate emergency. Just remember I said that here. We're going to get to wrestling now, but I just want to throw that out there. Remember Joe Cronin said on July 20th, climate lockdowns, climate emergencies, they're coming. They're going to use the money to do all kinds of dastardly, terrible things that they'll say is about the climate, but it's really about criminality. But yeah, so you heard that here. And in 20 years, when it gets proven in some court somewhere, then you'll remember this as well. So enjoy that. Later on, me and at some point, either tonight or later, me and Dave Rose will record Final Frontier News, where we'll talk about the Apollo moon landings and some of that stuff. It's a historic day, or whatever you believe. That'll be interesting. That'll be available in full on Patreon when we get it up. A big tease of it will come to YouTube, so you'll get a little hint of it. My wife's looking around for my privates, obviously, because what else would she be looking for in the basement but my privates? She's looking all over. She smells them. And, you know, that's the deal. So, yeah, I'm not in my car because there's no way. It's too hot. Way too hot. And again, I wanted to be live earlier because I know the prime times for my channel. I know that starting at 2 p.m., viewership declines for my channel from 2 p.m. to about 6, 7 p.m. There's almost no point in uploading or going live during that time. So a good time to go live is usually 11 a.m. to 12 noon and then on. But, hey, whatever. I'm a little bit late, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if the alert goes out to everybody that I'm live. That's a problem we have. Also going to be making a video later that goes out later, which, again, sucks. There's a big AEW show tonight. We have the Barbed Wire Everywhere match with Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston. That's going to be hopefully really good. I've got a video coming out in a little while. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Jericho craps on China. He craps on everything. He basically says, like, I'm God. I created AEW. He's not in character, I don't believe, either. I think he's dead serious. He basically talks about how, you know, he made all the stars and, you know, they changed Cody Rhodes' image in AEW to be something different. I don't know why he says that, because Cody Rhodes' image was changed, you know, going back to when he left WWE. He got the theme song, he got the nightmare gimmick, all before AEW. But Jericho goes on in this podcast to talk about how they created that in AEW or enhanced his character or whatever. I just think it's a very hypocritical, funny podcast. I really like Chris Jericho. I've always loved Jericho, and I always defend Jericho usually when he's attacked for BS. But he is kind of he's a weirdo in this interview, and I love it, though. That's just him. It's going to be great. He also said China, you know, sucks, basically, and so that's going to be a fun video to go over later on, and that will come out later today. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And as the alert goes out to everybody here, I hope you are all hitting that like button, because we need to get to 50 likes now. And again, like I said, oh, Patrick Carnes, what's up, man? Hey, send me a link to your old name, Pat, because I can just add you in as a user and fix it for you. So hit me up with that, Pat, and we'll try to fix that. Yeah, you'll get a heat stroke outside today, no doubt about it, man. It is hot outside. It is ridiculously hot. That's why I was like, there is no chance in hell I am going outside to do the anything goes in my car and sit there and sweat die in the car, because it would be a slow... My phone would probably overheat. You know what I mean? You know? But... My foot is killing me, bro. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I got a flesh wound is what it is. You know when you get a flesh wound on your skin or your body? I have a flesh wound down on my ankle from my shoes that I wear when I'm at work is rubbing up against the skin, and it created that flesh wound burning feeling. I got to put a Band-Aid over here, bro. That shit's nuts. Global warming, Joe, says Jerome Spicer. How you doing, Jerome? You know, it could be true, but, you know, I remember when I was a kid, man. The summers were really hot at times. Like, I mean, it was like 98 degrees, 100 degrees and stuff like that in Massachusetts. But over time, that sort of went away. Like, I want to say like around the 2000s to the 2015s, I want to say the temperatures dropped. Like we didn't have as many 90 and 100 degree days. We had a lot of 100 degree days in the 90s in the summer. And I remember it because we would love going in the pool all the time. But now I feel like we don't really have them. We hadn't had them as much. But over the last 5 years, they've been back, especially the last 3 years. The hot days are back. So, you know, I don't know. But I mean, there's warming all over the place and different things and stuff like that. But you know, we could talk about that another time. You know. Just had a bowel movement. All right, Danny. Thank you for that. So very nice. It's great to be here. We're live. JCS, hit the like button. 24 likes is embarrassing. You know, if little Catman from New York was in his Mustang, you know, he'd have 500 likes by now. So let's go ahead and hit that like button because what am I doing? Colonel Stutter says, love the shirt, Joe. Looks great. It says Rad Dad. It's actually not Raw. Does it look like the Raw shirt? A lot of people thought it was Raw from like the 90s. It just says Rad Dad. People think it's Raw, though. It's kind of funny. It does look like the Monday Night Raw 1994 Monday Night Raw shirt from back in the day. I never even thought about that. You're right. That's funny. It does look like that. Let me see. I haven't looked into the new Star Wars yet because I'm just out of Star Wars at this point for the most part, you know? I mean, I thought Kenobi was all right. They did some terrible things, but then they did some things that were fine. I thought Kenobi was all right. Annette Morris, what's up? Is Bayley coming back at SummerSlam? I mean, that was the rumor. Bayley returns at SummerSlam, but now there's a rumor that NXT. I don't know. I think maybe the NXT thing is to throw off the SummerSlam thing. That's maybe what I think could be happening. But like, is Bayley really that big a deal that like that's a big story? Like, oh man, Bayley returns at SummerSlam. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, she's a heel character who's been doing this like angry Ricky Lake gimmick for the past year before she got hurt. But I mean, all right. She's coming back from a big injury, so I care about that. I hope she has a nice celebration and comes out and gets a big ovation. You know, it's been a long road to recovery for someone. You know, so that part of it, like, I'm sort of being a dick. But like, other than that, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, everybody needs the Triple H return now. The Triple H quad return, you know, where they come out and, oh my God, they're back. You know, but then nothing ever comes of it a lot of times. Like when Paige returned and then they just didn't do anything with her, really. Like, oh, Paige is back, but Paige here. Yeah, there'll be no car bombs today because I'm not in the car. That's right. I have to be in the basement because it's way too hot in the car, dude. The car is insanely hot. Like I said, it's nuts. Thank you to Ethan for subbing to the channel. What's going on, man? And like I said, I got a video coming later where I'm going to go over Chris Jericho just burying China and, again, you know, digging her up and burying her again. And then he talks about how he made all the AEW stars, and it's just really wild, man, what he says in this thing. He's like, I love, you know, just a little taste of it. Here's a little taste of it real quick. And I'll do a video later.
It does piss me off.
Well, I could be wrong.
Know. Oh, right.
We
don't know, right?
But it seems like, well, Vince is very much still hands-on, which is surprising to me.
No, but seriously, Prince Charles is the king, right? Is he taking it over, though?
It seems that,
is he?
Well,
overall picture, it's much more valuable for the name of you to be that. So that's kind of Vince's genius, is the twists and turns that he adds to these ideas that make them really, really great.
Just absorb
He's
them.
got very angry and never will understand what happened. So
you wrestle China a lot, and I really remembered that quite vividly because I remember finding it so believable that this woman was beating the hell out of this man.
That's the thing you remember vividly is China and Jericho.
And a lot of people said that was one of the ways that the WWE in the back kind of gave you a lot of credit. Like, he's really carrying her and he's doing such a great job with her, and it felt like he proved a lot. What was it like wrestling China?
terrible.
Yeah, so we'll go into that. Listen, I love Jericho. I really do. I really love Jericho. I stick up for him all the time. People criticize him for nothing or make up things about him or call him some kind of name that's not right or whatever. Like, I love sticking up for Jericho, but like, it is, he just shits on China here. It's really funny. And then he goes on to say, like, hey, we made AEW, like Cody Rhodes a star in AEW and stuff like that. It's just really funny, man. It's a very, man, he is putting himself over like you wouldn't believe in this interview, and is full of things that are just not correct. Like, but it's, some of it's correct, some of it's opinion, you know, but it's just funny to go over it. So we're going to go over that later in a video, and I'm going to upload that separately. And, of course, tonight is AEW, so we're going to do the AEW review. And, yeah, he did do one with Talk is Jericho Stutters. It was a good show. Heard about the cooling centers for people. What do they do now? Know that we don't know, Joe. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, a lot of people say there's no global warming, or there's no global this, or there's no warming, or there's no problems. I don't know, man. Like you could really lay out a whole bunch of things, right? You could lay out a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like you'd have to write it down. First of all, it could be that there's really that the planet changes on its own, and right now we're going through a heat up period, and it's going to go away. It could be that there's massive global warming, and the planet's heat is going way up, and we could all die soon. It could be that they're trying to create a charade that there's a problem by making cooling centers and making things and hyping up that. So it's hard to say. It could be all kinds of things. We really don't know unless you're even if you're like a mega scientist, you don't 100% know about exactly what's going on. So it's hard to say what's happening right now. But I don't know. That's the thing. But we could be in trouble. We could not be. But what do they know that we don't know? I mean, maybe there's something that they do know. Maybe it's worse than we realize. Maybe something is way worse than we realize, and that's why they're doing all this stuff. Right? But it also could just be that, this is a phase, as always, here on this planet that it goes through, and they're using it to scare the shit out of you guys and to control everybody. They just figured out how to control everybody with the changing of temperatures and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like farmers. Like, why are they going after farmers so hard? Do you know what I mean? Why? What's the real reason that they're going after the farmers like they are? You really think a bunch of cows pooping, you know what I mean? Like the methane gas and the nitrogen. So is that really happening? Is there really something dangerous happening because of it that we need to control? Or is it that they want the farmland? Or is it that they think that it will help a little bit? Or is it that there's something massively terrible that's about to happen we don't know about? And the science is even crazier than we realize, right? I don't know. These are things that we all question, we all should question and figure out and try to think about. It's like you're creating, they can create the problem and then create the solution. Usually here's what the truth usually is. The truth is usually that something is going on, but then somebody hijacks it and amplifies it to their benefit, right? So if your car has tires that are worn down and broken, and you go to a gas station, the gas station guy should be like, yo, your tire is going to pop and you're going to go off the road. You could die. Your family could die. You could die. Let me change your tire because you're going to die, bro. Oh, shit, really? Oh, man. And maybe your tires are worn down a little bit, but they're not that bad. And you don't know anything. So maybe someone else who knew something would say, well, nah, I can still get another year or two out of these tires. But the gas station guy's like, nah, man, your fucking tires, you're going to blow off the road. Your kid's going to, what if you crash and, your kid flies out the window? You need to get your tires fixed right now. Oh, okay. It's sort of like something like that. It's just scaring the shit out of you with something that's somewhat real, right? But they're going overboard. Or is there something crazy, really bad that's about to happen, and the scientists know, therefore the rich know, and that's why they're trying to control everybody so quickly, because they know there's going to be massive panic, and they know they can't live on a planet with everybody fully panicked and insane, so they're trying to control everybody in some way. That's why I think they want to get us into these VR virtual reality experiences. And by the way, I'm not against that. I'm not some old fart face. I'm not some old piece of shit who doesn't understand video games and stuff like that. Obviously, I'll be playing the metaverse and playing the VRs and stuff like that. I love that. I love games and science and technology. But again, if you can get us all into pods and obedient and in the VR experience, like I am a zombie as I buy things on Amazon in the VR, then you're not who cares about the outside world? Dude, the goal is to put us in the Matrix. And that sounds insane. It sounds like some conspiracy. It's not. The goal is to put us in the Matrix. Right now, what's the Matrix right now? The Matrix right now is your cell phone. You're on your cell phone, you're on the social media, you're on all the things. Someone does something bad, you say it, you see it, you talk about it, you buy things on this, you do all that stuff. The next step, logically, is wearing the VR headsets and doing everything with a headset on. I'm laying in my room, I'm on the headset, I'm on the VR, or a virtual display in front of you, so you can do everything you're just living in the computer stuff. That's what they want. I mean, that's what we all do. So that's not crazy. That's what's happening. That's just stuff, dude. That is happening. In the next 10 years, we're all going to be hooked up to a Google like fucking headset thing, or we'll have it attached to our chest so it pops out in front of us, so we can click the things and move the things. And we're going to go into virtual reality, Toys R Us. Think about Toys R Us. Toys R Us is going to come back. Can you imagine virtual reality Toys R Us, guys? It's going to be like, dude, hey, kids, everybody jump on the VR. We're all going to go shopping. You want to go shopping in Toys R Us? There's a 30% sale today. Everybody puts on the fucking headset. We all meet as a family virtually in the store. We run around in the store. We go, look at this, look at that, Dad. Can I get this? Can I get this? Yeah, that looks cool. Let me go over here. And then you put it in your shopping cart and you really shop like it's a real experience. And then at the end, you hit the checkout thing. It goes in your credit card. And then Amazon drone flies over and delivers it to your house. But you get to shop in Toys R Us the way Toys R Us always looked. You get to rent a movie like it's Blockbuster. You want the nostalgia experience of going to Blockbuster and picking out a movie on the shelf? You can do that in the VR experience. It's all going to happen because people are going to want that nostalgia, and that fun of shopping that way. You don't got to leave your house to go do it. You can do it right now. Oh my God, this looks just like Blockbuster Video. Oh man, let me pull it off the shelves. And you can even you can just search it. You can just type, fucking, I want to watch Gremlins, and it will tell you where it is in the store, and then you can walk over and pull it off, and it feels like you're opening the tape and looking at it like, oh, this is so crazy. This is what it was like, kids. Or you want to go back to World War II. There's going to be all that stuff. It's going to be like a holodeck on Star Trek, but you're using goggles, right? We already have that now. But it's just like we're going to all do it, It's not going to just be a box on your cell phone. It's going to be an immersive experience that you're addicted to. And you're going to love it because you're going to be stuck in a pod or in a small room or a small apartment, you know what I mean, or a small little place you live, and the outside's going to suck and be hot and smoky and foggy. And the only thing that you're going to ever worry about is that the air conditioning and the automatic systems that are running to keep your body alive or whatever is, it's going to be like the Matrix. I'm not even scared. That's just what's coming. That's just what's happening. The WWF toy section, yeah, you'll get that back. You'll get all that. Every company is going to have a nostalgia thing. Like Amazon is going to purchase the rights to Toys R Us. Somebody's going to purchase the rights to old stuff that's gone now. Like Hooters, right? Hooters is going to go out of business, but Disney will purchase the rights to Hooters restaurants, and since there aren't any Hooters restaurants anymore, you'll go into the VR, and these two big-titted bitches will come up to you and be like, "Hey, welcome to Hooters. What would you like to order?" And then you order it, and then DoorDash brings it to you via a ghost kitchen, but you ordered it technically through Hooters in the app, and the girls rubbing their nipples and stuff, and so it's like you get that experience still, but now they bring the wings to you via delivery. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm telling you, bro, that's what's gonna happen. Shit like that. Anyway, maybe not to that crazy extent in a way, but I don't know. In the next 5 to 20 years, that's gonna be going on fully, if not 5 years. Toys R Us has a deal with Macy's. They're coming back in Macy's stores very soon, says Will Selkin. Oh, thanks, Will. Oh, that sucks, though, that they're coming into the Macy's stores. I want Toys R Us to launch their own stores again. Dude, there was a Toys R Us right down the road from me. And we drive by it all the time, and it's empty, and it still looks like, and we're like, oh, man. And now GameStop closed, too. There was a GameStop near us. So I used to bring my kids to GameStop over here, but we were 1 year off of experiencing Toys R Us near my house. And one of my favorite things in the world, because I loved it when I was a kid, when Toys R Us in New Hampshire opened up, I was about 7 years old, or 6 or 7 years old, And I was so excited. And one of my favorite things was on my birthday every year to go to Toys R Us and get a birthday gift at Toys R Us. And, you know, my uncle would give me the Toys R Us money. Remember the little giraffe bucks? And I loved it. And so every year, usually, we would take our kids to Toys R Us. Now, there was one in Brockton, Mass. we would take them to, or we would actually go to that same New Hampshire Toys R Us that I went to when I was a kid, because we would go to like Canopy Lake Park in New Hampshire, and then we would drive over there, and I loved it, man. All my kids had fun, but now my daughter barely remembers it because she was young when we went there. She barely remembers it, and my youngest son doesn't remember it at all, and only my oldest son remembers really going to Toys R Us. And I remember one of the last things we got there was a Halo Master Chief weapon, like Nerf gun, and then some Legos and things like that. And I love taking them to that store because they hadn't seen anything like that. They were like this massive toy store. They couldn't believe it. And now it's like there's nothing like that anymore. There's the toy section of Walmart or the toy section of a place. But yeah, it just sucks, man, that's not around. I almost wonder. See, and I think we value things like that. Do you know how we fund stuff as a society? We fund things through taxes. I almost wonder that if Macy's bought Toys R Us and, you know, Macy's said we need additional funding to keep a Toys R Us going, I almost wouldn't mind as a taxpayer, you know, paying 30 cents a month, or, you know, you're almost to the point where you would pay to have an experience in your area. So kids had something to do that was fun. You're at that point where you would almost pay for it. So I don't know what the answer is. I know that the toys got way too expensive. Like Toys R Us was so expensive, you could go online and get the toy for less. You could go to Walmart and get the toy for less. But what you can't get is the memory and the experience. So what you would do is you would only go to Toys R Us once in a while for an experience. And that's why they went out of business. Because everybody wasn't going to Toys R Us every week or every day or every whatever. You know, you were like, I just get that on Amazon. That's way too much money in Toys R Us, you know? And I almost wonder if, like, what do we, you know, there's something missing there, you know? But, you know, it was fun. Now people want to, now they want to take your kids to an island. That's what they want to do. Anyway, I'll put the link for the donos in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't do that yet. Donations are on. Donations are always on. Link is here. It's time to e-beg. Let's go ahead and pin the donation link to the top. There it is. For the people that asked, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't have it up. My bad. You can super chat. You can use that. You can do whatever topics you want to talk about, whatever you guys want to bring up, whatever it is you want to talk about, whatever. Bring it to me via that. Let's see. J-Pocalypse, man. What's up, dude? Long-time guy. Thank you, Jay. He became a member. Again, Jay, thank you for that, man. He's got that green membership badge. That makes
shit bomb
60 members now.
It's hot in New York. By the way, it's New York.
Yo! New York, how you doing, man? Dude, it is hot. It is really hot today. And you know what's funny is my mother's over again today with Leah, and they're like painting again. They're going to do painting in the porch stuff. And it's like, oh, good luck out there, man. This shit's nuts. Damaging winds and hail possible as a front pushes severe weather east. That's what's coming. It is 91 degrees right now in Boston, but in New York, it's 95. And tomorrow, I know it's going to be hotter. So get ready, pal. Thursday. Well, actually, now the weather has changed a little bit, and we've gone into a. Actually, this is kind of crazy. The weather actually is going to get worse on the weekend, where I am. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at 92 tomorrow, 93 Friday, 95 on Saturday, 96 on Sunday, 90 on Monday. But again, no 100 degrees. No 100 degrees. And I remember when I was a kid in the 90s, we reached 100 degrees multiple times. You know? Highest temperatures by state over the years. Let's take a look. Highest temperatures in, let's see, highest temperatures in Massachusetts over the years. So, let's see if we can get this. I don't know if I can find a... Oh, here we go. So these are the highest temperatures in Massachusetts over the years. 2011 in Hingham, Massachusetts, 101. Haverhill, which is this, that was 105 in Haverhill, and that's higher up. That's crazy. Lawrence, Massachusetts, 106 in 1911. 1911 for Lowell, Mass. at 103. So I guess global warming was going on in 1903. 1949, 101. So 102 in Walpole in 2011 was high. Westfield in 2010. Trying to find I don't see a lot of more recent years. 2018 it was 101 in Fiskdale, which is way western Mass. Way out there in the western Mass. Record all-time highs. 104 degrees in 1911, 104 degrees in 1948, 103 in 1977, and 103 in 2011 in Boston. 1948 in Belchertown, 101. Yeah, see, so it doesn't get 100 degrees a lot, you know, and the times it did. So it seems like we hit the needle in the early 1900s, right? From 1903 to about 1912, we hit that needle a few times on the hundreds. Then we started hitting the needle again in around 1940 to 1950. Then we started hitting the needle again around the 1990s. So it's almost like every 30 or 40 years, there's a 5 to 10 year span of 100-degree weather. So it's almost like this is on a pattern. And we're on that pattern now, maybe? Because the 1990s was the last time those 100 degrees were really dropping hard, right? So 1990, all of 90, all of 2000, all of 2010s. Now we're at 2030 or 2020. That's 30 years later, 30-something years. So, yeah, maybe it's every 30, 40 years that spike comes around again. I don't know. And maybe that's something me and Dave will talk about. He's bringing up the solar minima stuff. So maybe that's something we'll talk about later on at some point. But yeah, it seems pretty... I think you can graph a pattern based off of those temperatures. So it's like everyone's freaking out. Have you guys noticed that, though, that people are freaking out more than usual? Do you know what I mean? Like it's 95 degrees and people are like, oh my God, global warming. It's 95 degrees. Oh my God, global warming. Have you guys noticed that? Now, listen, I'm not like a global warming denier person. I'm a science person. I like science. I like I'm fairly left-leaning. I'm a green person. We are contributing to a problem with the ozone layer, I 100% believe. But have you noticed the panic, though, that they've got you guys all in now? That if it's 95 degrees, you're like, oh my God, it's happening. Do you know what I mean? Why are you doing that? Because when I was a kid in 1993, and I was in a pool, and it was 101 degrees out, and the temperature of the pool was like 90 degrees, and we were like, oh my God, it's fucking burning out here. And that was New Hampshire, by the way, which is even more north. You know, we weren't like, oh my God, something's happening, because no one was talking about that. No one was ever saying that and mentioning it and hyping it up. So you didn't think that. You just thought, wow, it's a hot day today. You know, and I get that knowledge is power, but like right now it's like, oh, it's 95. Oh my God. Oh, it's happening. It's called the sun in the summer. But yeah, but there, you know, we are doing something. But there's also, you need to have the carbon in the air. So you need all the stuff, man. You need everything. People are panicking though like that, but I'm saying. 109 degrees in 2000 and 2011 for Houston. Yeah, no doubt about it. In Texas, it's, that's fairly normal in Texas. New York, thank you for the $2 and the $2 super chat. New York, how you doing, man? Great to see you. And like I said, a little bit later, I'm going to have a video about Jericho coming out, so you guys can check that out, and I'll have that up a little bit later. And then tonight or so, I'll probably be recording something with Dave about Paulo and things like that, so that will be up in full at some point on Patreon. I'll alert you guys to when we do that, and maybe we'll go over this warming thing. We'll talk about it. What up, Getty Lee? How you doing, man? Just got to get out more often and get used to it. Something might be happening, though. Maybe something crazy is happening and the elites know about it. It could be that something crazy is about to happen and we don't even understand how bad it is. And maybe it is really bad and we don't know. You know what I mean? And we're about to experience something crazy. Or maybe they're causing it to happen. They're about to say something crazy is happening so they can control the shit out of us. That could be that too. It could be either one of those things. I don't have my mind decided about either one. I just know, why are the rich elites all getting ready to basically kind of tell us what we need to do soon? Like, you're going to have to do this, that, the other thing. Why? Is that because something really is happening and we're dead if we don't do this stuff and they believe it? Or is it because they're going to pretend that so they can control us? Something crazy is happening. We just don't know what it is. 100%. Grand solar minimum, Joe. Harp is in Alaska, says Scam Cartoons. Yeah, they tell us what to do and they don't give up their lifestyle. Yeah, because, dude, Obama keeps buying beachfront property. If this is real, why would Obama keep buying all this beachfront property? Why do these rich elites who know the scientists, say they know the science, say they know all these things, why are they buying homes on the freaking water? Tons of homes on the water. What are they doing? I thought you're going to be underwater. So why would you be buying homes on the water, on the beach?
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Suck off.
Suck off.
Off.
Will Tactics, what's up, man?
Suck off.
Dude, that's one of his weirdest clips ever. I remember he was reading the chat. And I wrote that to him. The reason he said that is because I wrote that to him in the chat. And he read it like that. He read suck off. Like he's trying to read it. And somebody suck him off. Travis TLC.
Somebody suck him off.
Suck off.
Oh my God, bro.
Suck off.
The way I picture his eyes going cross while he's saying that, like, oh, off. Here it is again.
Suck off.
Oh, man. I'm excited for Diablo Season 27. For any Diablo people out there. Looks like it's going to be a fun season. I probably won't have any time to play it, though. But, otherwise, I would have fun.
Suck off. Suck off. Suck off.
Somebody suck him off.
Suck off. Suck.
Somebody suck him off.
Suck off. Suck off.
Somebody suck him off.
Suck off. Suck off.
I did. I gave it to Debe.
Suck
Somebody suck him off.
Suck.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers.
That was fun.
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Debbie. Deb.
Debbie, Debbie! Ah, Debbie! I don't know, he does that in his dreams about her. Hey, you remember when Tommy unblocked me the other day and everybody, I was like, what is going on? Well, he blocked me again, so I blocked him again. The guy's a weird person.
I did. I gave it to Debe. You know what? I fucking came in a bowl and your mother drank cum soup from me.
Suck off. Suck off.
Hold on a minute. Speaking of that, suck off. Let's see here.
Shit bum.
G1 Climax has been amazing. Anyone watching?
The G1 Climax has been amazing. Who's watching the G1 Climax? Oh my God. You know what, guys? I gotta be honest. By the way, that is not a sex show for some people that are wondering. Like, they're like, what is that? Like, what the hell is that? You know, that's some kind of sex thing. I haven't watched it all this time. I usually watch. I haven't had time. I will not have time to watch that. You know, I can't even be on for much longer now. So, there's a big Mega Millions tonight. $630 million. Let's go. They're wondering. If I win, I'm taking you all on a cruise, baby. I'm taking you all on a freaking cruise. You want to see a suck off? Watch this. Let me see here. Hold on a second. See if I can find
Wings!
Let's just have
Wings!
Let's just have
Wings!
SITH NEGAN is a clip god. Thank you.
Let's just have
Wings!
Suck off.
Let's see if we can find it here. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Suck off. Suck off. Suck off.
That looks nice. Yummy. 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 That's creepy.
Yummy. 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 Yummy.
And he would do anything for subs. Yes, he would do anything for subs. Yes, he would do anything for subs. He'll pretend to be your friend. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much.
Suck off.
Suck off. Thank you. I was able to take a piss in a jug during that. Feel like making love. I feel like sucking butter. Robonauts says, why are the billionaires learning how to hump fish and buying up farmland? Because, I don't know, it's like they don't want us farming. For whatever, I don't know what that means. Like, they want us to eat, like, dildo? Like, I don't know. There's something going on here, man. That, you know, I'm sure me and Dave will explore. That I'll explore on my other shows. Throw it at me now, though. Last chance here. You want to talk about something? Throw it at me now. This is the time to do it. Let me know what you guys think about whatever. Bayley could be returning. Fuck her. Bryan Danielson talks about AEW matches he wants to have when he returns. Ric Flair teases Ashley getting involved backstage during his match. I guess she can't be
Shit bum.
Charlotte, maybe.
Last night's All-Star Game had a few brilliant segments. Like when Alex Manoah, from the Blue Jays, was pitching, he was talking to Fox Booth via being mic'd up. He was trash-talking to Ronald Acuna while pitching. Shit was great.
That's pretty funny, man, but... Yeah, you know, DWELSH, you watched the All-Star Game. A couple people did, I suppose, but nobody... Yeah, I really didn't watch it all. I don't think I've really cared about the All-Star Game. I mean, it matters now, right? Still, the home field advantage, but I just wasn't into the All-Star Game at all this year, or whatever you want to call it. I was like, yeah, not really. I don't know. I just wasn't into it, man.
You raised a piece of shit.
Thank you, DWELSH.
Like Mr. Miyagi told Daniel LaRusso, suck on, suck off. Suck on, suck off. Suck on, suck off. Then swallow, and paint the fence.
Suck off.
Suck off. Wow. Suck off. Suck off.
Suck off.
Oh, boy. Suck off, baby. All right, I guess it's back to worky pie. I gotta get dressed. Man, this sucks. It's gonna be hot. You guys, you know what the deal. You know what? I don't care. I'm not ashamed to say it. I take 2 showers to 3 showers a day. You know, because here's the thing. I'm sweaty right now. Taking a shower. I have to take a shower before I leave the house to do anything. So when I go out to work in the morning, I take a shower. You know, unless I'm working from home, which I do sometimes. I take a shower. Then when I come home, I'm sweaty like right now. I need to take another shower. You know? And then I go out again. And when I get home tonight, I don't want to go to bed all sweaty. So I'm going to take another shower. I'm going to do 3 showers today. Thanks, princess. So I don't know if I'm like a crazy person, but I will take a lot of showers because I hate, especially like when you're overweight, you just feel fat and sloppy, so you take another shower, you know? But if I was like really skinny and younger again, I'd be like, fuck shower, I don't care. But now I need to have shower. I've got a big round ass, Thomas. I have a good ass. Like that's like one of my best things on me is my ass. It's not flat. It's big. It's like that bubbly bum, you know? Sticks out.
Somebody suck him off.
Suck off.
But I would love to do a shower stream. But I'm also going to be putting up that video soon about the Jericho thing, or I'll hold it off till tomorrow maybe, because maybe it's a bad time to upload it at 3 or 4. But either way, the AEW review is tonight. And I'm looking forward to this barbed wire match, man. I'm looking forward to everything that happens tonight on AEW. I hope it's good. I hope it's entertaining tonight, because if it's not, God damn it. And I'm probably going to get home right as the show is starting or already started. So that's the thing that sucks, is I'm going to have to like watch two different, I don't know. But I hope it's good tonight. And I hope the barbed wire thing is I hope it starts at like 9:30. I'm hoping the barbed wire match starts at 9:20, 9:30. That way I can watch it in full live and I'll have plenty of time. But if they start the show off tonight with the barbed wire thing, oh man, I'm going to be a mess, because I'm going to miss it. Or I'm going to have to watch it all out of sync. But they're probably going to be pushing Ring of Honor quite a bit tonight as well, because here I am in Boston right now, and Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor is coming to Lowell, Massachusetts. How are you not going? That building is simply amazing to watch wrestling in. So many good WWE shows over the years in Lowell, Massachusetts. So many great NXT moments there as well recently. And same thing with Ring of Honor. And here we go. Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor, Saturday. Let me see if that's right. I'm almost thinking about going down there to do interviews with fans outside and just running around and being an idiot, because I think it could be fun. So I might do that. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. Let me see here. So it's going to be $19.99 on outside on Fight TV. So I would buy it on Fight TV if I was you guys. Lowell, Massachusetts, July 23rd. So it will be, yes, this Saturday. What time does it start? I love watching wrestling in Lowell, Mass. At the Saugus Arena. It'll be at the Saugus Arena. I keep forgetting to say the name of the place. So yeah, 7 p.m. So yeah, I mean, I could run down there on Saturday and just do a bunch of like talking interviews of people outside and do all this stuff. And then I could possibly review the show, maybe, potentially. I mean, I'd love to go to the show and watch it live there, but, I don't know if I'm going to. I don't think I could. But I will go there maybe. But I have to waste a lot of gas money to go there. Okay, Jag DePanzer, that'd be cool, man. We'll definitely try to do that, unless I go down there and because I want to do funny interviews with people, like interviews outside about wrestling and stuff like that, and just ask all these weird questions and crazy things. But I would love to do something with. I wish that I knew more people, or I was hanging around more stuff, because if Tony Khan were to be around, that'd be really cool to speak with Tony Khan and ask him like the vision of Ring of Honor and different matchups and what he sees and what he's loved in the past, and all these. There's so many things you could bring up and talk to him about, and also about the what. Just some of the plans going forward with Ring of Honor, and also about it coming back. There's a lot of things. I'm sure it'll be asked from other people about it, so whatever. But it'll be fun. I knew a lot of people in Ring of Honor over the years. Like I said, a lot of guys from Top Rope Promotions, like went to Ring of Honor, like Vinny Marseglia and TK O'Ryan, and of course Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, and love calling those matches back in the day. Locally here, Donovan Dijakovic, Tommaso Ciampa back in the day. I mean, I've called a lot of wrestling over the years, and a lot of those guys, they all went somewhere. It's crazy, man. They either already done places or they've gone around, but a lot of people went to Ring of Honor. I don't even know what they've done with some of the guys in Ring of Honor, like the Kingpin, Brian Malonis. What's going on with Brian Malonis? Is he still employed? Is he going to be part of Ring of Honor? Or they're all done, right? Because they released everybody, I suppose. But there's a lot of guys that I think that there's value there. They just needed a good, solid direction and show. And, AEW helped to kill Ring of Honor, to be honest. And so I think it's pretty cool in a way, that Tony Khan's picked up Ring of Honor, because AEW damaged Ring of Honor, essentially. You know, they used Ring of Honor at first, you know, to get over for a platform, and then they became AEW, and really AEW, Ring of Honor took a huge step back because of that. And then Ring of Honor made huge mistakes at that point, financially and also creatively with who they trusted and what they did with certain properties. But they didn't have a lot of leverage in the first place, so it's kind of one of those things. But just like NXT, you know, AEW has put NXT out of business, essentially. Or not out of business, but they put the NXT that we all knew out of business. The NXT that we all knew would probably still be around right now if AEW hadn't come around. Because that thirst for that style of wrestling and this production and this different WWE thing, you know, that was not there, so NXT became that. But once AEW came out, you know, it took a lot of that audience from NXT, and what it did was it limited the pool of the cool wrestlers who could come in, the cool indie worldwide wrestlers from everywhere that could come in to make a big impact in NXT. Now you can't do that. You know, there's no one left really. And they all come to AEW, or they've already come to AEW, or NXT's already used them, so it doesn't matter. So, and now NXT is a completely different thing, and the ratings are way down compared to what they were. And, you know, NXT lost about 150,000 viewers, if not more. AEW is still sitting where they are. And AEW sits around 800,000 to 1 million. Which is fine for them. NXT sits around 400,000 to 600,000. So, Joe, what do you do if your Twitter gets suspended? I don't know, you wait it out until it's over, or you file a thing, or you just are suspended for life. Depends on what they do. Could be because. You know what I mean? But that's it, man. Great to be here with you guys in the afternoon here. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks to everybody who joined Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And thanks for hanging out with me, man. I wasn't in the car today, unfortunately, because it's just too hot out. My phone would have overheated immediately. So I just came on here to read the chat, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. AEW was down and came back up too. Yeah, Martin. Yeah. AEW's done a good job of being a solid, 900,000 usually, so that's pretty good. Cora Jade is a star after last night. Maybe. Get a media pass to Ring of Honor.
Oh, suck off.
Yummy. 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 Yummy.
Yeah, I'm not a big Liv fan either, man. Absolutely not. Hit that like button. We're almost at 69 likes, man. 69 likes. We couldn't muster the 100 likes. It's a bad time to go live, though. Yeah! Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you guys tonight for the AEW review. Liv was on Pat McAfee's show an hour ago. Oh, really? I mean, I could listen to that to see whatever, but I feel like I'll listen to that and I'll want to scrape my eyeballs out. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'll want to scrape my eyeballs out listening to that. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. She looks pretty, but I mean, maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I'll give it a listen, maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't think that looks like good, though. Liv was on with Pat like an hour ago. Really good. Oh, really? Okay, maybe I'll watch it. I'll check it out, DWELSH. See you tonight for the AEW review. I got to get out of here.
You ready for a demon? I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go healing. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste, and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got nothing for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push. You fucking mark! Anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Anything worth doing is a tough climb. 'Cause I'm a fight for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it.